Yesterday, we first told you when Governor Katie Hobbs announced new limits on construction projects here in the valley as part of a result of rapidly dwindling groundwater. So exactly what does it mean as more and more folks look to call the valley home?
Team 12's William Pitts is joining us now. And Will, how significant was this announcement from the governor?
You know, it's actually going to change a lot in the valley. You know, in the old days, people used to say Phoenix will just keep growing and growing until we hit California. There's really nothing to stop us. Now, there is something.
Apparently, water is there to stop us.
Catherine Sorensen is Director of Research at the Kyle Center for Water Policy at ASU. She says the new groundwater model could drastically change what the valley looks like.
This latest model basically shows that all the groundwater here in the Valley of the Sun is spoken for.
First, here's why groundwater is important. We have a lot of it. It's all underground, and some of it is hard to get to. But it's kind of like oil. It replenishes, but very, very slowly. Arizona has a law that basically says if you build a housing development outside the city limits, you have to show that you can deliver 100 years of water from the ground. It's called assured water supply, and it's been the law for 40 years. It's helped the valley grow, especially the outskirts. But now, that groundwater is all taken.
In many communities throughout Arizona, it is the only water supply available, and so we must manage it wisely.
Governor Katie Hobbs announced Thursday the state is stopping groundwater building permits. It doesn't affect anything that's already approved, just anything that could be built down the road. Sorensen says that means expansion is likely to slow way down.
They can continue to develop on the fringes of the Valley of the Sun where land is much cheaper. But if they do so, they're going to have to acquire their own non-groundwater water supply. And that's tough to do.
Instead, she thinks builders will focus on the core of the city, where things are already expensive, but where the cities have already guaranteed the water, so builders don't have to.
This kind of equalizes things. It makes development out on the fringes of the valley probably at least as expensive as development within the traditional city centers.
Water officials said this shows the assured water supply works, but there are some loopholes. The assured water supply doesn't apply to any build-to-rent communities or commercial developments outside the city limits, and the current model assumes the Colorado River stays at current levels, and everyone knows it won't.
But that's okay. What that means is that we're going to have to continue to adapt and innovate and collaborate and do what we need to do to make sure we are managing that groundwater responsibly.
Now remember, this is not about your tap water. You more than likely have guaranteed water. This is about water for your kids and farther down the road than that. But it's also a good warning. The assured water supply went into effect in the 80s. 40 years later, it's all taken. William Pitts, 12 News.
All right, Will, thank you.